the weekly recap of the Philadelphia area basketball. We appreciate everybody that tapped in faithfully with us. We truly appreciate it. A lot went down this week. A whole lot went down this week. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot going on, and I do got this right here. I got this right here, but I'm gonna save it till I bring my guy on the show. With no further ado, my guy, Coach Gee, what's going on, good brother?
What's up? What's up, family? I honestly thought that I was banned from the show this Saturday, but you know, being a man of your word, you brought the guy in here, so it is what it
Yo,
is.
hey Gee, a lot went down this week. It's a crazy week, man. I don't even know where to start. How about let's start here. We hyped up rather the PW Abington game. Um, a lot of quotes from me. Abington got the best backcourt in suburban when all of this nonsense. And here I am Sunday night with a Colonials hoodie on, man. You was there, I was there. Yo, they got their water cut off. We got to keep it a bean. Look, we got to call a spade a spade. Abington got their water cut off. I think PW faithful, PW players, PW coaching staff heard the rant rumblings. They seen the rant. They seen me, giving Abington backcourt they praise and how good Abington is. And then PW went in there and dominated. What did you see in there?
First of all, I want to talk to whoever run the school store at PW. We got to start doing a better job of who can get a PW hoodie and who can't. Okay, uh, I'm sick of him. He come on the show the PW hoodie on. No, all jokes aside, all jokes aside, that's my guy. But listen, it is what it is. Rare did his rant, one of his rant. I went on mine, but when I went on mine, I was 100% serious, man. PW is on a mission in the Suburban One this year. They came into the year with high praise from guys like Rare, Philly Hoop Group, all around the city, saying that they was going to mop the Suburban One. And when they went down to Springside Chestnut Hill, it kind of faded a little bit, like Springside Chestnut Hill was in their league. It's still their leagues to lose. And they went out there and showed it on Friday night that they're going to be dominant this whole year. I'm going to tell you a stat that people probably know. They're 4-0 in the league. There's probably
Mm,
300 to 100 in those
mm,
four games. They won a
mm.
game 100 to 26, 69 to 19, 69 to
Yeah,
35.
it's
They,
not even
they,
close in league play.
it's not even close in the league right now. And right now, they look really dominant and look like they're not playing no games. Abington is really a good young team, though. That backcourt, I will say this: even though they won against PW, and we made all jokes about they got their water cut off, that backcourt is promising. Collar and Gasky can play. They definitely can
Yep,
play.
yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I,
It's just that PW is just on a different type mission inside the suburban one.
I agree, man. Like you said, PW went in there, like the team. Me and you both got them winning the Suburban One, dominated Suburban One, man. And they went in there. Obviously, they got the best player in the Suburban One, Imani Sajid. He dropped 27 points, and then Mike Pereira with 19 UPenn commit. They're the only team with two Division One commits in that league. I expect them to dominate. They went in there and dominated. But not only those two guys, you also had big plays from Teron Davis, senior point guard, Buddy Denard, junior guard, and they had
Jack,
four
Jack
guys, four or
Hayes.
five scores. Jack was very key in that game. He had 5 or 6 steals. Jack defensively is one of the better defenders in that league. On ball defenders. I have Kobe Bazemore at Upper Dublin as the best on ball defender in that league. But Jack is right there. Jack, he does everything to affect winning. Like he don't take a lot of shots. He take care of the basketball and he guards well. But PW, man, they got a lot of talent. They're one of those teams in Suburban One that can actually play 8 guys, 7, 8, 9 guys, and not lose a beat, man. And it showed against Abington. They went there and dominated, man. And yeah, they got the
I'm
they
gonna
got
be
the
honest
league
with you.
W.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you. The thing with PW is everybody is
Hold on, my guy having troubles here. Tap back in. Give us a second. We're on the PW versus Abington. He's probably getting a phone call. PW versus Abington went down Friday night. I actually didn't pick who I had winning that game. I thought it would be closer than what it was. But PW star power showed definitely with the 6'10" big fella Mike Pereira dominated inside 19 points and over 10 rebounds. Um, 1 second. My guy back on. There we go. He Mike Pereira dominated
Can y'all? I
6'10".
can't hear
You
y'all.
pick him
Can
in.
y'all hear me?
Can you hear us? You can't hear us? Can y'all hear Gee? Can y'all hear Gee? Can you hear? You might got to go all the way out and come back in. Gee, can you hear me? Let's get Gee live working. Yeah, man. But Mike Pereira, man, he showed why he is the best big man in the suburban one. And he has a case as 1 second, y'all. I'm bring my guy back on. You good, Gee? Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
I'm good. I'm good now. My
Go
phone
for
got
it.
cut off. What I was saying was, um, PWT. What makes PW team really good is that everybody understand their role, man. From Monty Saeed to Mike Pereira on down. Like every night that Monty said he knows he's going to be a top scorer to win them games. Mike Pereira know he's going to have to be dominant in the paint. And Buddy and Jack understand that they're going to have to guard the best guys on the other team, the best ball handlers, best defenders on the other team. Like it's nice that Buddy Nard, like I watched him guarding Sammy Jackson's and Brady McAdams and Jack guarding the best perimeter defenders like Cody, Caleb Lundy and Gasky. Like so everybody understand their role. And Teron Davis know he's supposed to get, downhill and score busts in the transition. So it's gonna be really tough to beat them because all them guys understand their role.
And then they got the Hall of Fame coach on the sideline. We can't forget
100%.
that, man. Don DeFrio, who
Shout
knows
out
how
to
to win
Michael
games,
Thompson
won a
too.
lot of games in his career, man. So PW rolls against Abington League game, and then right after that, they had a tough one. Less than 24 hours later, they take on Archbishop Wood at Archbishop Wood in the Diane Moscow event. What a great event Moscow throws every year for his late wife. Amazing event. But man, they played them close. I'm not gonna lie, it was a back-to-back. I knew the league game mattered, so I knew they were going in there. They focused that week was to beat Abington. I knew for sure that was on the front of their list. But to see them go against a tough Archbishop Wood team and compete in that game and have several chances to win that game, I was very impressed with that. I'm not gonna lie, I got to keep it all the way being. I had them getting blitzed. I had them getting blown out, not because they not good enough, but because of the lack of preparation. I know all week they focused on Abington because the league game matter, and they probably had an hour or two shoot around or practice, I'm assuming, Saturday morning before Saturday's night game. And man, what a game, man. You was in the building. Talk to me about that game, man. I watched some of the game. I think I got through 3 quarters. Haven't watched the fourth. I had a busy weekend. But talk to me a little bit about that game, man. Caleb Lundy, 16 points. Jay Jenkins, 15 points. Archbishop Wood, man, tough 1-2 punch. And then Monty Sajid, 28 points. Pereira, 19 points. Denard, 7 points. And before we get to the controversy, talk to me about that game. 64-62 final, Archbishop Wood over PW this weekend.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna start with what you said about the schedule first with PW. That's the second weekend in a row that they did league game, then big game. I don't understand the scheduling. They played a game before Roman last week too, and that can be tough when you're going against the city teams like a big time Archbishop Wood and Archbishop Roman. Roman Catholic. They did 2 weeks in a
Yep.
row. So I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. I was in the gym, and what I'm gonna say is, before you even get to the controversy call, it should never came to that. Wood had the game under control for 3 quarters. Wood was dominating the game. You know what I'm saying? They was playing well. Caleb Lundy was played one of the better games I've seen him play this year. I've been to 4 or 5 Archbishop Wood games this year, and that was one of the better games I've seen him play against a tough defender and Jack. The Jack was on him that night. And he played really well. Brady McAdams shot the ball really well. Jay Jenkins, even though he was in foul trouble, played really well against Big Mike, and they was controlling the game. Archbishop Wood got kind of out of character in the fourth quarter and let PW back in. They could have just easily controlled the game and finished with 11-point lead, and they got out of character, started rushing. Caleb Lundy, I think, got a charge late, but he could have just held the ball and he tried to go to the rim and make a showtime behind the back pass to to Jaden that was totally unnecessary. Got a charge that ended up giving PW the ball. Monty Saeed, Buddy Dar hit a big three. Monty Saeed start heating up in the fourth, and they let PW back in the game. Now, once you give a team hope, now anything can happen. And saying so it turned the game around for Archbishop Wood. And then, at the end of the game, we got to 64-62 PW ball.
64-62 PW basketball. A few seconds left.
2 seconds.
2 seconds left. Junior, I seen this play. Junior guard Buddy Denard goes up for a three. Looked like he got hammered. No foul call. But for the people who didn't see or see it, we're going to play this call. Call in 215-301-4785. This is how the game ended. 64-62, 2 seconds left. And this is how the game ended. Shout out to
Great
Big
footage
Star
by
for
Raw
the video.
Sport. Yeah,
Shout out to Raw Sports. Shout out to Big Star. Buddy Denard goes up for a three. It looks like Caleb Lundy fouls him. He'll put it in slow motion as well. Again, shout out to Raw Sports for this footage. I took this from his Instagram, one of the pioneers. Boom. 64-62, 2 seconds left. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to be honest, Gee. I'm going to give you my take before you say your take. And fans call in.
Yes, sir.
215-301-4785. Let us know what you think of this play. Is it a foul or no call? I got to be an offensive foul. I got to be in a foul call. It's definitely a missed foul call. I got to be in an offensive foul call. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look like Denard is going up in a natural shooting position. It looked like once he's seen the defender, he went to draw the foul. It looks almost like a heave. I got the refs missing a foul call, but I got to be in an offensive foul. What you got?
I don't got to be an offensive foul, but I will say I talked to 4 or 5 of my friends that's professional basketball players today. I talked to a couple of referees that ref around the city and ref in the college level and stuff. And a lot of them said, a majority kind of said the same thing. As in live action, it's really tough to make that call in the game like that. It's common for that to be a no call. Do it look crazy on video? Yes, but this is not the NBA where you can go to a instant replay and challenge a call. At the end of the day, and in live time, it looks really crazy. A lot of my pro guys that said it was but a lot of my pro guys that have been playing this level said that it's common for the ref not to make that call in that time of the game. Do I think it was a foul? Of course, me and Buddy Denard could have been Monty Sajeda, could have been Jack. I don't care. I think it was a foul. But I also do understand that it's tough to make that call at that time of the game. I thought it was a great drawn up play by PW. They kind of got the look they wanted. Could have been a foul? Yes, but the no call, I ain't really mad at it.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I got to be an offensive foul, but that's neither here nor there. What I will say, no matter how much time left, Gee, with all that contact, you got to make a call. Whether you call offensive or a defensive foul, I think you got to blow the whistle. Because if it's 100%. In the meat of the game, in the middle of the game, you got to blow that whistle. It's like somebody driving full speed to the rim, run a defender over. You got to call it some way,
100%.
whether it's either a block or a charge, but you got to call something. That's just
something
that's my opinion.
Got to be called.
And we're not blaming the refs because, like you said, PW had chances all during the game as well as Archbishop Wood to win the game before this. But I think with that much contact at the end, you have to call something.
Got to.
You don't got to go my way or your way. That got to be a call. It's a tough call. Everybody trying to make it home safe. I get it. Emotions be running high. I get it. You got to make a call here. Thank God.
I think Caleb. I think Caleb was way too aggressive on a shot like that, like going for a block, taking that 100%. Taking that chance, going for a block.
Caleb, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite young guys. I love Caleb. But Caleb, how many threes are you going to block in your career? I'm going to say 0 to 1. You're not blocking no threes, Caleb.
Yeah, I got to kind of live with that shot.
You close out, you know what I mean, and live with the results. But jumping at the shot, that ref could have easily called it a defensive foul. I'm not going to lie. Like you said, lunging at the shot. But neither here nor there, the ref didn't call it. It was a great game, 64-62 final. Again, that did not decide the game.
No,
the game was decided the other 32 minutes and 58 seconds before that.
Yeah, 31-58.
That's a hot topic around the city. Comment, what do you think? Do you think it was a foul, a defensive foul, offensive foul, or call in 215-301-4785? Archbishop Wood over PW. Shout out to Moscow, who throws an event for his late wife, Diane Moscow. Amazing event. A lot of games went down. Speaking of that, Bonner jumps over Pencrest. A tough Bonner team. Pencrest previously undefeated, I believe. I could be wrong. We be a lot of basketball. But
I think you're correct.
Box off. There you go.
Yes, I think you're correct.
You good. Shout out to Bonner for bouncing back over Pencrest team who's previously undefeated. Because let's be clear here, Billy, you my guy. Y'all got y'all ass whooped against Malvern. I'm talking. There's no way in the world you game plan for that. There's no way in the world. You my guy. I love you. They tapping again, Rick, because we keep it real. Billy, you my guy. You know that. There's no way in the world y'all winning the Malvern Prep and these. There's no way. When I was watching the stream, I had to make sure that it was real. Did you see the stream instead? Did you see it?
I was watching the game in live time.
Man, what did you see there?
I seen somebody make a fool of me. That's what I seen. Okay, I seen me. I was on the Bonner train. I
going in and out. You might go in and out.
Can you hear me?
He's going in and out a little bit.
It's going in and out. Can you hear me? Pause. I don't know what we talking
Yeah, that
about.
was crazy. That was crazy. Go ahead.
Can
Go
you
ahead. Go
hear
ahead.
me? Can you hear me?
It's going in and out.
All right. All right. I'm gonna just take this. Can you hear me now?
Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Can y'all hear me clear? Oh, he said they hear you. Good. Go ahead. They said.
So when I watched the game, I just thought I thought they made a fool of me, man. I was on the Bonner train. I'm the captain of the ship. You know, I thought I got Bonner going to the Final Four, but that zone, that length, that Malvern possesses,
Can
well,
somebody comment? Can you? All right, they hear you clear. They said they hear you clear. You good then?
yeah, that length that Malvern possessed, man. That zone it destroyed Bonner. They had no answer for it. They finally got exposed for being too small, and they couldn't get bounced back from a third. They was down 30 at one time. 30.
I'm gonna say this. I had Bonner. I didn't have Bonner winning that game. I'm gonna be clear here. I had Malvern Prep, the best teams in our area. I one of the better prospects in the area in Logan. And they also have Reed and Nick Harkin is a really good. And then they also have the coach. I watched a lot of basketball this season tonight, this weekend. So I don't got his offhand, but he's fitted to, I believe, I might get this wrong too. I think the going to TCU for baseball. I believe it's TCU is one of those, but he is one of the best shooters we got in our area. I knew that would be a tough match. Bonner, and then the clock. That was he wrote for Bonner. It was just too much. Get out a ref tapping in.
I'm here. I can't hear you, bro.
Can you hear me, Gay?
Yeah.
So we got a ref tapping in. Let's go back to the Archbishop before we get back to that. Ref, are you on the line? What's going on, Ref? Thanks for tapping in. We appreciate you, man. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
That's one of my favorite refs too. I can't wait to hear this.
We appreciate you tapping in. Now, Ref, we had a controversial call at the Diane Moscow event, PW versus Archbishop Wood. 64-62, 2 seconds left. And I'm going to play the clip for you. 64-62, Archbishop Wood, PW ball. And this is the last. Player goes up for the three. Looks like the shooter launches at the shooter, fouls him, knocks him down. Shout out to Raw Sports again for the video. Again, this is a collegiate. She frees in collegiate games, high level games all over the country. Official, you call this if it's a call at all. How do you call this?
If I'm in the game, I'm 100% calling a defensive foul.
Could you elaborate on
whoa, let me put my disclaimers up first. First and foremost, love this ref to death. One of my favorites, OG. Second, Caleb, great player, coached him a couple years. Like you said, how many 3-pointers you're gonna block in your career? I think if anybody speaks to Caleb, Caleb's gonna say, yeah, he got away with one here. What a little bit about what you said earlier, with it being an offensive foul, I think it just looks awkward because of the offensive player's momentum. He tries to gather his 2 feet and go up for the shot, and then he gets taken out. It's hard to say what we would do when we're not there in the moment, right? So can never speak bad on another official. Don't know what else he was looking at. He could have been looking at the screen, didn't catch the action until it was too late, and then at that point he could be guessing. So it's a lot of different moving factors. All of us here looking at it right from this angle, it's a foul. But we're not there. We're not in the moment. We're not where he's standing. I think all his partners are in a very tough position to help him out as well. So, and then you said something about a lot of guys that you spoke to said that they wouldn't call this, and that's a lot of our training. A lot of the training I sit into really talks about the willingness and the courage to be able to make calls like this when it comes down to
One
the
did say
wire.
that to me. You're correct. One person did
Yep.
say that to me. It's about the courage to call it in that position. Yes.
Yeah. So
well,
I did speak on a ref
we
that said that.
appreciate you tapping it with us and clearing things up. We wanted
absolutely.
to a standpoint of an official. Thanks for tapping in with us. We appreciate tapping in our stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
We got Gee. You on rare?
What happened?
Hold on. He said, hold on. He said, stop D-Rod and Roman. Hold on. This who said stop D-Rod and Roman.
I can't see that number.
Yeah, I got you. Let me clear it. Let me get it. This who said stop D-Rod. So you called in our show to say that. Hey, your glory right here. 452389792.
Who
You
said
got
something
your
about
claim
Roman?
to fame. You got your claim to fame, kid. Congrats.
Who
I'm
said
put it up
something about Roman?
again. You got your claim to fame.
We ain't even saying nothing about Roman.
452389792. You got your claim to fame. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. So there you have it, man. You know that I'm going offensive, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what? You know I'm thinking if I'm the call that either, because like if you go to whistle, they think it's a foul, and you like, yeah, it's going to play. Oh my God, Mayhem gonna break out. I'm gonna break. Oh
That
my.
Joe would have been a riot in there.
Yo, so
The
another
safest thing
upset.
to do, the safest thing for that ref to do was just jog off like he did. Like just whatever. Everybody left, shook hands. Buddy went back to the to the line. Caleb went to the line. They shook hands. It was over.
So Bonner loses to Malvern Prep, but bounces with Pencrest. We pin a comment. Don't stay off the train. Still on the Bonner train. Bonner, I think they'll be good, but they got the belt. It's not wrong with they got the belt. We did this already. Nobody's going undefeated except for Imhotep. They'll run the table until city and state. But other than that, everybody going uppercuts and hickeys, bounce back. Tough pick. Pink, very, very competitive team. They're an older team. They're really, really good. I got a chance to see them twice in the ball. They have guard play. They got coaching. So that's a great bounce back win, but can't negate that we Malvern one of these. It is what it is. And guess what? Judge got the belt too again. You know what? Gee, what is a judge win right now? Like talking about December 21st, 2025. Would you prefer a judge win or a happy meal?
You say you judge. Like, what's your answer? Father judge win or what?
Or a happy meal. I'm not talking about February rolling. I'm talking about right now. How about this? Would you prefer getting a win over the judge today or free car wash?
Free car wash.
I don't
listen. What to be fair, DJ Rivera has set out the last 5 games, but I have after watching Coachville versus Bonner, I have no answer for y'all getting belted by Bonner. Like, ain't no way. Like real stuff. Like I have a kid on Judge, so this ain't no bias stuff. Judge stink right now. Okay, they stink. They got to look at what's going on in there. They got to fix some lineups around. I think, I love Chris as a coach. I think Chris is a great coach. He's a state champion last year, PCL champion. But I think it's kids on that team that, man, they just gotta figure it out. Because with or without DJ, man, like Coastal ain't showed me that they supposed to be beating a District 12 team right now. Real talk.
Judge got to figure it out because, to be honest, they are missing their best player, my preseason pick in the PCL and Rivera. I just feel like Chris has a great system, great formula, and great players where they just plug and play. Now, it'd be different like if last year you lose Kavir for 3 games, then it's like, all right, they're going to lose Kavir. He sets him up, he rebounds, he guards, he does everything. But when you missing your shooter, I feel like pieces where you could just plug and play, and I just think I'm not saying worry, but I think they got to figure things out. Because like you said,
you can't just plug and play DJ Morton Rivera. Like they need him. You know what I'm saying? Like for what they do. But they can't buy one. Like, I mean, they the ones they won down Baltimore, I'm hearing that them teams they beat stink. Listen, I need Judge, I need the real father judge, please stand up. Okay?
Because I'm saying like you said, we watch Bonner give Coach the belt.
Yes.
And then they come to the city where Father Judge travels everywhere, but let alone in the city, and then beats our Father Judge team who's really, really good. I mean, does that say a lot about where Judge is or where Coach is a week later?
I don't trust nobody. Okay, like we'll sit here, we'll get on here and say this dude is good, then tomorrow they'll lose the lower house on the Prairie. I don't know what's going on. Okay, like to be honest, like I just know right now that it's been a long week for Father Judge. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? Like they lost to Embletep without Ian, and they ain't had DJ. Then you come on Saturday and lose to Coatesville,
Yo,
sold out gym.
we got to end and come right back and get him a scene because it's like breaking up. Can't hear nothing you saying. Can
All right,
everybody hear me clear? Hold on. Can every I can't is breaking up. You can hear me clear, Gee?
you like spotty.
That's what I'm.
I don't
All
really
right,
want
let's
to leave, but let's don't jump it right now.
I know, man. Damn. Yo, everybody come back. We're gonna share the live back in the live. We got much more to talk about. I'm gonna see you now.